Hello and welcome to another edition of Living Simply and Fun. I'm Aaron. Rita is over here. She can't smoke anymore because of her surgery coming up. However, you are going to be having those two little cigarillos, and we will be reviewing them soon.
But they saw me with a cigar earlier.
Well, you're not supposed to have one though. But anyways, the PDR 1878 Capa Oscuro. Now, the first thing you'll notice here is that there is a missing band. I believe that they've now done a new band because it used to say something about Dominican, Nicaragua, whatever on it. It no longer does. It is a Dominican Habano Oscuro wrapper with a Dominican Habano binder, and it's a mix of Dominican Corojo tobacco and Corojo 98 fillers. So those sound really good. I've had one of these before. It was quite a while ago, so is Rita over here.
It's been about, what, 2 years?
Yep. It does come with a pigtail. This is a Robusto.
I think you got those for our July 4th celebration one year.
Yeah, we got them from Thompson, along with 2 Hammer and Sickles and 2 triple Maduros from, you know, and I don't remember. Cusano 18s.
I thought you got us 2 backyard boogies for
they didn't have the PDR Extra Oscuro in that. They had other PDRs, and they replaced them now with all these Capa Oscuros and stuff.
Well, PDR is good. The backyard boogie is good for everyone looking here. So the backyard boogie is great. So a lot of people love that.
Now, I'd expect a strong flavor from a Oscuro wrapper. I mean, Oscuro is essentially Maduro that's darker than a Maduro, so it's extra Maduro or dark Maduro. So, and there's almost no flavor coming off the wrapper at all, and only a ooh, I like that. The foot has a very sweet note coming off of it. I can't tell you the sweetness, just a very sweet, semi-grassy, nice smell to it. And well, I'm looking forward to firing this up because I remember I used to actually love the PDR Extra Oscuro. It was one of my favorite cigars the first year I started smoking cigars again. And so with the change of the label, I hope they haven't actually changed the flavors inside.
Okay. While he's firing that up, I have something to say. Comes to Oscuros, my favorite is the Partagas. And I would love to try the Extra Oscuro again. If anyone's out there...
I keep thinking about getting a box.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing. If any of you out there want to donate a couple, we gladly sample.
We should check CBITs for them because they're about $75 for a box of 10. I bet you can get them for... 18. Okay, 18. I bet you could get a box of 18 for maybe $40 on CBIT.
However, if we're looking at CBIT, I want to get another box of punch signatures too. There's something about those 6x60s I like. Mama likes.
That sweetness I smell in the first hit, along with some spices. Good smoke capacity. It's just coming straight down the side. You can actually kind of see that coming straight down there. It's a lot of smoke output. I believe it's Brian at Cigar Obsession who says he loves it when you get a cigar that's just, you know, going crazy like that. And this one is. Very nice draw to it. Spices dissipated after the first puff.
Oh, here they are. So, talking for a second while he's doing the review, someone asked him if he needed some of these tins here to collect, and we said no, because tins like these are going to be converted into fly boxes, fishing boxes for flies.
The problem with trying to convert the fry pod into a fly fishing box, so you actually got this metal strip here, and it'd have to be removed. And then I could put a lining in here and put flies in it. but then it'd be open here because you wouldn't have that unless I glued that back to the front of this. And that's just too much work to go through to try to turn this into a fly kit for holding your flies. Beautiful box though, and it would make for a nice little, you know, actually I even have a pocket. Just stick it right there. But I have tons of these. These will work. The best one out there I've seen so far is the Obsidian mini Coronas or whatever. You get 4 or 5 in a package, and it's a perfect fly fishing fly box.
Don't forget for fly boxes that sports. I can't remember, Outdoor Sports or whatever. Field and Stream, that's it. They made a hunting book, but they also did a fishing manual for fly fishing. One of the tips was turning a fly box into making a fly box tin out of an Altoid can.
Mm-hmm.
It seems really cool.
Now, this kind of has a minty chocolate flavor to it that I'm picking up. Kind of like the old Hershey's chocolate mint candy bar, which I haven't seen on the market for quite some time.
Hershey's Mint?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen those in a long time. They did that Hershey's cookies and cream that's popular, but the mint one?
And I never liked the cookies and cream.
The one, does that taste like an Andes Mint?
Not quite. Little different, and it's very subtle too. A little spice that lingers in the back of the throat. But very nice cigar so far, and a little fuller bodied than I kind of remember it before, but it's not terribly full bodied. I wish I would have had this one for lunch and the other one after dinner. But anyways, I'll get done with this to the halfway point, and then I will come back to you. So see you in a second. Oh my, oh my, oh my, and we are back to the PDR 1878 Capa Oscuro. I am having a trip down memory lane here to when I first started really smoking cigars about 2 years ago. Got these Capa Oscuros along with some Hammer and Sickles and some Triple Maduros and some Cusanos, and I don't remember the other one that we got. It was 10 cigars for like 40 bucks, and I was like, this is really cool. Well, the PDR was in that, and me and Rita both got to try it. We loved that cigar. That was our first experience with an Oscuro, and we started looking for more Oscuros because we loved this so much. Now, the first thing I'm going to say is that this ranks up there in ease of smoke, in flavor profile, at least in my opinion, with cigars like the HC Habana Colorado, the G2 from Grey Cliff. There was one other I was just thinking about that goes with those. The Cinco 5 Gold. All those have kind of, and the Gold Maduro, have all kind of had that ease of smoke, ease of draw, that just, and flavor profile that makes me say, I love this cigar. Well, I love this cigar. The flavors right now, it's not exactly 100% special. I mean, you got some light nutty notes, some minor spice, and some cocoa that kind of float there. But the ease of the smoke, the ability to just take a puff and let it rest, the finish that comes off the cigar, the flavors that linger in the mouth, the fact that you don't need to go back and keep puffing on this, the fact that you don't need any touch-ups, the draw is just phenomenal. It's smooth, the flavors all marry very well. This is a cigar that I could easily call a daily smoke. And I'm only halfway done with this, and I'm sitting here going, oh my, oh my, oh my, I love this thing. So, do I recommend it at halfway? Oh yeah. Is it something I'd buy again? Oh yes, oh yes. And they're affordable. This is more budget than some that I've seen that some people have called budget. I was talking on a site the other day, Somebody called something budget. I said $13 a stick is budget? Okay, budget for you, not for me. That is called an expensive stick for me. I don't know what Rita's up to, but great smoke output on this. The room note from the smells is good too. It's almost no scent. So this is probably one that if you're not allowed to smoke in the house, probably no one would know you smoked it in the house because it doesn't reek. It doesn't stink like cigar. Just very nice flavors, very beautiful so far. And I'll get back to you in the final third of this with what I know will already be good. And I'll see you then.
And so, I'm going to say now it's time for you to look up Oscuro wrappers and the Oscuros on the Cigar Bit, the Devil site.
Yes, unfortunately, I am going to have to look for these on the Devil site soon. These are just so fantastic. Oh, and one other thing, I did some research. I was curious what a herf was, talking of events, and so I asked a friend who ended up telling me they didn't know where the word came from, and we were both into word etymology, so I decided to look it up. Apparently, it comes from a Usenet site back in about 1990 or so, where a person used essentially a nonsensical word, but nobody knows who they actually are because it was just a screen name, and the word just stuck. They said they were going to go herf, and since then, that's it. I figure it's a play on the word huff, but I don't have any idea. You know, kind of a cool little knowledge there that it just kind of flew off. And one thing I thought was cool is I saw where a weather lady, I don't remember her name or what station she was working at, but she was referring to how foggy it was outside as if there are 100 hound dogs herfing up a storm out there. And I was sitting there like, wow, you know, that's kind of cool. 100 hound dogs herfing. And that brings me to a cheap cigar I like called the Herf Dog, which pretty good cigar. Anyways, now I will let you go until the final third of this. So, see you in a second. Well, welcome back to the final third of this PDR 1878 Capa Oscuro. I am sad. I am very sad. This is almost done. Beautiful blending of tobaccos. Abe Flores did a wonderful job. I'm highly impressed, as I was the first time. In the flavor notes, there's been some chocolate that's seeped in here, quite a bit of it, along with some coffee flavors, some slight marshmallow flavors, little caramel, all blended very nicely together. There's some spice still. This has been a fantastic cigar, and my recommendation is, what are you waiting for? And further recommendation is, why haven't I bought more yet? I'll tell you, I can't afford to buy more right now. But these are a beautiful cigar, probably highly underrated. Now I'm just loving this cigar. So, and again, I find my love for Oscuro enforced by this, and I want to go back and try that Partagas Extra Oscuro. So, with that said, I have nothing further to add, really. Oh, some of you may notice that I've stopped timing cigars. You know, me and Rita were actually really good about trying to time and tell you how long. I've found that most cigars tend to make it to an hour, hour and a half anyways. And what's more important isn't how long they burn, but how satisfied I feel after smoking one. Do I still want another one? And so, time is little meaning. But one thing I will say about this is a cigar that is going to leave me satisfied, and if anything, leave me wanting another one of these. So that's why the times aren't there anymore. So thanks for watching. Please leave comments, suggestions, feedback, what you thought of it if you've had it. you know, just feel free to comment, even if you don't like my review or you think that I'm wrong. Go ahead and say why you think that it is. Just be nice. That's all we ask. Anyways, enjoy every puff, and we'll see you in the next review.